Is it recording?
Yes.
Are you sure, Pella? Sometimes you... Please stop it. Please stop it. Oh my gosh. Like... Aguna. What's good, motherfuckers? Goddamn.
What's good, motherfuckers? Goddamn.
Stop. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys can hear me. I need to make sure that I'm articulating properly because I feel like the last time I made a mess. So I don't want no problems with that. So this video is gonna be talking about horoscopes, star signs. That is literally my favorite topic in the entire world because I wouldn't say I obsess about it, but I do consider star signs a lot, especially this year. Like, it's getting even worse. Like, every time I meet someone new, whether you are my friend, whether you're a potential partner, whether you are a business partner, I feel like it's so important for me to understand you as a person and respect you as a person. And I feel like the best way for me to do that is by me knowing your star sign, because I'm pretty aware of my star sign. I'm a Cancer. So I am going to be talking about this month's horoscope. I think it's an Aries, I'm not sure. I'm just using this month's cosmopolitan influencer issue as a guideline because I do not know the order of the star signs, so I'm gonna just use that as a guideline. So this month's horoscope, or rather let me say currently we are in the season of the Aries babies, and I'm not sure if they are an earth sign or what is it? It's earth, it's water, and it's air, I think. I hope I am not speaking Irish. But yeah, what I know, or rather my opinion about Aries people is that they are known to be people that are in leadership positions. The Aries people that I know are people that are really strong-willed, very strong-willed at that. Like, they are people who know their story and they always wanna let me not say always, but often there are people that do not mind taking up the role of the leader, you know. But some people can say that they are people who are pretty selfish because they want to just think about their own personal ways of leading instead of like hearing out what everyone wants to say or the opinions of other people. They kind of like, you know what, this is what I think and this shall be, you know. As I was saying, Aries people are very I don't know, in my experience they seem like people who are not very, I wouldn't say social, but they quite standoffish. Sometimes I'd like to think, I don't know, I think in a group space they are pretty nice people to like keep as friends, but I think I don't know, I may be wrong because I do have good relationships with a couple of Aries people in my life who are really, really dope people that I trust, absolutely trust. So yeah, I don't really have a problem with them. I think romantically I wouldn't be with an Aries person because I think that person would be insensitive towards me and my feelings, and I'm a water sign, so I'm pretty much, yeah, you know what they say about Cancer people, we like very emotional, so I feel like my emotions will be overlooked, so I wouldn't feel comfortable being in a relationship with one. I tried being in a relationship with and just pray stay. Yeah. Is it still recording? Oh shit. Please cut. tried being in a relationship with an Aries guy, maybe one, maybe two, yeah, don't remember. But I mean, I'm not in a relationship with one, so I guess that explains it all. So yeah, so I enjoy talking about Taurus people so much because I feel like I am meant to be with a Taurus guy. That's what I just think. Or rather, I used to obsess about the idea a lot. Like, yo, cool, it was just a bit ridiculous. Like, my man's is supposed to be a Taurus guy. So, funny story. Okay, it's not that funny, but yeah. So the last guy, okay, not the last guy, but the guy that I was with last year, his birthday is, this guy is definitely a Taurus, but he's in denial and he thinks he's a Gemini. So if you're watching, you are definitely a Taurus, and I always told you that. So anyways, Taurus people, like, I have a couple of friends who are Taurus, and I feel like they are such amazing people. They're very emotional as well, but sometimes they can be a bit, in terms of all the water signs, you have the Cancer, you have the Pisces, you have the Taurus, you have the Scorpio, you have Aquarius. So in terms of Taurus people, I feel like sometimes they can be like, I don't know, not standoffish, but like, I feel like sometimes they do not consider other people. Like, I don't know how to phrase this more, but I just feel like they are great people. I feel like they are very emotional, like they are in tune with their emotions, you know what I'm saying? But I think like they like having this facade of, you know what, like I'm tough and whatnot, but deep down they are emotional. You guys know you guys are emotional. Like, oh my god, like, just, you know, like, do not be in denial, you know. Libras, now we're talking about Libras. I did not have a lot of knowledge about people who are Libras, and at first I actually confused a Virgo and a Libra, and I had to kind of like go back and be like, actually I made a mistake. But what I can say about Libras, there are people that are, I know, October people. I get along with Libras, like in terms of friendship wise. I really get along with them. They are really good people. They super fun people, I would think, in my experience. Fun people. I just feel like it's hard to like connect with them emotionally because they tell it like it is. I had a friend and she would always tell it like it is, and her telling it like it is was the truth, you know what I'm saying? Not always, because sometimes I don't want to give people big heads, you know, but most of the time they were very honest people, you know. They are there and they will be like nice to you when you like sad or anything. But in terms of a shoulder to cry on, they're good, but then sometimes it's like, maybe it's because I'm very emotional, like I'm a water sign and stuff, and I need someone to be a little more empathetic and sympathetic, and you don't have to tell me what's going on, or you don't have to tell me, Uti Pilani, you shouldn't have done this, but you need to just be there and be like, you know what, just cry baby girl, cry, or just vent baby girl, you know. So I don't know, maybe I'm being selfish, Angazi, but they are really awesome people. They're very smart, they're very strategic people. When you literally have a conversation with them that has to do with business or strategy or marketing or whatever they're into, you know, business wise, I think they're very wise. They just smart people. I just see them as smart people. And yeah, romantically, they also really nice people. I was dating a guy who was a Libra, and they were nice. But one thing that made us clash is that whenever I'd bring up and be honest and be like, look, this is what I didn't like, then that Libra guy that I was dating would just be like, when you can't say this, you don't appreciate me, and I'm just like, nigga, like, I'm being honest. But okay, cool, shut. But the nice thing is that they come back and they do apologize sometimes, not always. sometimes, because I feel like sometimes they do have pride in Yana, and she's just a little bit of pride, but otherwise nice people. Yeah. Scorpios are the next one. They are my fellow water signs, water babies. Scorpios are really fun people. Like, they super fun. What are they saying here about Scorpios? You're about to connect deeply with someone and start exposing yourself. Ooh. Anyways, Scorpios are really nice people. I really admire them. I love them so much. They are what you call, like, as much as they are water signs, and they are in tune to their emotional side. I feel like they're very strong. They are able to boss up. They're like Pisces people. They are able to be in control and be like, okay, this is the situation. This is how I feel, but I'm a boss up. I'm a be like, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it flowing, like the water. You understand? So that is something that I admire about them. But they super fun. Like, I'm literally thinking about my two specific Scorpios who are so fun. Like Ngamu, I'm literally thinking about Ngamu and Lindsay. They are so fun. I miss you guys so much. Like, cut. Okay, I'm fine now. You know, back to my senses. So Scorpios are really fun people. I love them. I feel like they like each other in terms of like them together. They actually work out. Like, they can be friends with each other and be solid. You know. They're very emotional, but sometimes I feel like some of them deny the emotional side, or rather, let me not say deny it. They're very passionate people, very passionate. Oh my gosh, and I admire that. I love seeing passionate people, like, talking about what they're passionate about or what they believe in and standing up for that, standing their ground. That is something that I admire about Scorpios. Love them. They are very fun people. They are just a breath of fresh air. Like, when I see them, when I encounter Sagittarius, I don't know what to say, to be honest. Anginazi ngaleyo ndlela. I'm yet to encounter. I'm sure I have, you know, it's just that I do not know. I can't think of any person who's a Sagittarius. The people that are in my life that I've encountered are Scorpios. In actual fact, maybe I should actually not talk about this, but yeah. Anyways, I do not know a lot of them, but I'm sure you guys are amazing people, and I need to actually, I actually need to invest my time in getting to know a Sagittarius person. So yeah. So now I'm going to be talking about Capricorns. Capricorns, absolutely love them. I feel like they are very wise. I always get the best advice from Capricorns. They are amazing spirits. I just love them. I feel like they're very wise in a lot of things, like wise with money, wise financially, wise in terms of just how they lead their lives. You know, they're very calculative people. They think before they act, and they think about everything. So that is what I really appreciate about them. They're really awesome people. Like, they are the best people to actually cry to. They are like the best shoulder to cry to people. Like, like the people in my life who are Capricorns are absolutely amazing people, and they deserve the best. Honestly, that's not Uti. The other signs do not deserve the best. You know, every single human being does. I'm just really specifically thinking about my relationships with Capricorns, and they really are perfect people. Like, I get along with them, and yeah, they truly are amazing people. Very wise is the first thing that's at the top of my head. They're very wise people. They give the best advice, is what I always say. They really give the best advice, and they are just there. They're great friends, they're great lovers, they're great partners. I feel like sometimes they get too into themselves in terms of not in a cocky way, but into me saying they're too into themselves. I mean, like, sometimes I feel like they overthink and they don't deserve that because they're already great people. Oh my gosh. But I love to love them. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Honestly, they're the best. They're the best. I appreciate them. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about Geminis. So Geminis. Yo, Geminis. I feel like they are good people to be friends with. Like, I had a friend and we were very close. And she's a Gemini and they are loyal to the core. Like, she was very loyal. Like, she was extremely loyal, you know. But what I can say that I do not like about Geminis is that I feel like they're too proud. You know, I feel like sometimes in life you have to realize that what you say is not always right. You know what I'm saying? As much as they are good people and great friends and they're loyal and stuff like that. And Geminis, what I realize is that they're so emotional inside. Like, I feel like they have some Taurus in them that just opens up and cracks open, you know, especially when they're in a place where they're vulnerable and they are, for example, in love and stuff like that. So and when they like that, it makes me so happy as a water sign, because I love seeing people open up and like an onion, like, you know, it's layer, and as a human being, I feel like as a spiritual being, you need to be as I was saying, as a human being, as Mundu, you have to honor yourself so much. You only have one life to live, unless you're someone that believes in reincarnation, which I sometimes do. Topic for another day. I feel like it's important for you to be living in the now and to just be open to different layers of yourself. Just like, yeah, so yeah, Geminis. I wouldn't date a Gemini because that person wouldn't understand me and they would just get frustrated with me. So yeah, I personally wouldn't date a Gemini. Yeah, but I can be friends with Geminis. I feel like they're amazing people. They're loyal. Their communication is crap though. So now I'm gonna be talking about Cancers. You know, I feel, and I will never change my mind. Maybe I'm being biased, but I believe that Cancers are really amazing people. Like, yeah, I feel like they're amazing people. There are pros and there are cons, obviously, and I'm aware of those things. And the more I engage with people and I talk about horoscopes and I talk about different personalities, I learn to be open to the fact that you know, as a person, you can't think that you're perfect. You know, I feel like you can't have that mentality. You have to embrace the beauty of growth, the beauty of, you know, highs and lows, wins and failures. You know, you have to embrace that, because that's how you grow as a person and you're able to accept your flaws. So yeah, wow, that was a young TED talk session. But yeah, anyways, I believe that Cancers are amazing people. Sometimes we get a little moody, a lot moody actually, very moody people. Yeah, it's so annoying. But yeah, Cancers are very loyal people. They are people that are family bound. They believe in family and the beauty of family and the beauty of friendships. Like, I hate having to fight with people in my family or fight with friends. I hate that because it really affects me, because I want peace. That's what we normally want. We want peace. We are usually those people that mediate and make things right, you know. So yeah, that's what I can say about Cancers. Very loyal, very motherly people, you know. I wouldn't date a Cancer anymore, I think, because I've dated a Cancer for a while, and I feel like we always blame each other. It's like, you did this, you did that. You know, it was very annoying, but we try to make it work. I would like to think at that time, because it's a thing of, we don't want to sleep angry. We cannot sleep angry. Like, if ngizola nawe, angeke ngikwazi ukulala ngoba ngizolala kanjani nje, ngoba my head is just gonna be like, oh shit, I need to fix this. Oh my gosh, I'm emotional. Why are we crying? Why are we fighting? Why am I crying right now? Why are we mad at each other? So I hate going through all those emotions, honestly. No. But yeah, Kansas, I cry about a lot of things. I can watch a movie and cry. Like, I'm just that emotional, and I love it. Like, I embrace it, and it defines the person that I am. So yeah. Now we have the Leos. Leos are so dramatic. Oh my gosh. I have a lot of Leo friends, actually. My goddaughter is also a Leo. My sister's a Leo. I have a friend who's a Leo. I have a bestie who's a Leo. So a lot of the people around me are Leos. One thing that I feel like is negative about Leos is that they are too proud. They love attention. And no offense, guys. No offense. This is just my experience. You know, I feel Leos love attention. You know, even in friendship, they just love attention. And it's, for me, they probably deserve it. Most of the time they deserve the attention, you know what I'm saying, because they great people and stuff, and they're very strong-willed. They also leaders as well, but I feel like there's levels to wanting attention, and when you communicate it properly, and you're honest about how you feel to someone else, then it makes things work. Don't want attention, but then you get mad, or you just kind of like become very fiery, because Leos are very fiery people. They're like boss bitches, like, you know what I'm saying. And I admire that. They're very sexy people. I like to call Leos very sexy people, because they're very like, they have their shit together. They have a presence, you know what I'm saying. It's somewhat a don't give a fuck presence, but it's kind of like also like, angazi ngibeke njani man, I'm a Leo, I am Kaza, but sometimes I know about dramatic. But overall, great people. I love y'all. So now I'm gonna be talking about Virgos. Virgos. They are an earth sign, from what I know. The Virgos that I know, literally all of the Virgos I know, are into nature. Like, there was a guy that I was kind of seeing, and he's really into like nature. My friend Amanda's into nature. My mom is into that, and it's funny how it's in different ways, but you see it a lot, and I really like them. I really like that about them. They are nurturers in that sense. So that's one thing that I definitely know about Virgos. Virgos, emotionally wise, they stress me out. But sometimes I feel like because Virgos it's a star sign that really connects with Cancer. One of the star signs that are really, really good with a Cancer in terms of combination. When it's combined, whether romantically, whether friendship wise, it's a star sign that really does work. Virgos are very artistic people. Sometimes they can seem a bit simplistic and calm and to themselves. I feel like sometimes they have this thing of seeming like they private people, which maybe they are. Most of them are really very private, actually, now that I think about the Virgos that I've encountered and the Virgos in my life. But they are actually they're nice people. They're super fun. They love it. They're amazing people. And it's just hard for them to be emotional. It's hard for them to voice their emotions. I feel like they need to understand you a lot, or get to know you properly, in order for them to be able to open up to you as a person. So if they have that level of trust with you, they can be like, okay, and like, no, I can see that I can trust you, so I can open up to you, that type of vibe. So yeah, they are people that need a lot of patience. You have to be very patient with them. You can't be very judgy with them, you know. I love their minds. They're very artistic people, like in terms of like they're very creative, super creative. Oh my god, it impresses me all the time. Like I see it with my mom, I see it with my friend Amanda, and I see it with like other Virgos that I've encountered, you know. When I was growing up, when I was in high school, my best friend was a Virgo and we were super close. Like we made a lot of sense. The only problem is that we do tend to clash because me and my high school bestie used to fight all the time. It was so funny. We'd be like fighting and like she'd be moody and I'm typically very moody. So it was just funny when we fight. But like the friendship was amazing. I really, really admire Virgos. There are people that I truly understand. And in terms of romantically, they need you to be very patient. That is something that I've learned. And I feel like one thing I can advise them is that they should learn how to be more open. Maybe it's because I'm a very open person and I'm very emotionally matured and I have a certain amount of emotional intelligence that I do have. I see people for the good, like, you know, even though you can treat me like crap, sometimes I'm like, fuck you, but also which is very weird. But Virgos, love you guys. You guys are actually quite cool people. Yeah. Okay, talking about the last two, so I'm gonna just combine Aquarius and Pisces because they're similar in a way. Aquarius people, the ones that I know I get along with, they're so much fun. Like I feel like sometimes they are misunderstood, you know. I feel like they're misunderstood, you know. They get quite moody and stuff, but the Aquarius people that I know are really dope people. They're just dope. They're very creative spirits. They're very creative. They're very cool people. Like when you get to know an Aquarius, like you just get like so like inspired in a way, you know. That's something that I learned, especially this year with my encounters with like specific people who are actually Aquarius people. Like I just love them. Like I love having meaningful conversations with an Aquarius because I feel like they get me. I don't know, maybe it's because we are similar, angazi, but I feel like they are quite misunderstood. But generally they are nice people. They are one of those people who are just like nice people, you know. I would just say that they tend to be misunderstood, especially by people who know their shit, like maybe a Gemini or a Leo, you know, or an Aries person can just be like, oh, now in you know. But generally they are amazing people. Love to love. So the last people I'm gonna be talking about are my Pisces people. They are really lovely people, water sign, very emotional actually, but I feel like they're very strong-willed. They won't cry about it like a Cancer and go on and on and on and on and on. Ngoba sometimes see apparently. But Pisces people are very emotional. Like I tried to date a Pisces guy and I just felt like it was just a bit too much, but I loved the fact that that guy understood me. I don't know, there was some form of like connection. It was just very dope. I don't know, I just connected with that guy. Like even physically when I saw him, I don't know, it was just like there was just this connection that we had. I just don't know why it didn't work. But anyways, so yeah, that was my very random video, just me talking about these star signs. I hope you guys liked my video, and if you do, please. Okay, so I was having problems with my phone and recording and everything. My god, I swear technology is just a bit dramatic for its own good sometimes. But thank you guys for watching yet again. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and you will see this face again when I do post the new video. So see you guys soon.